Recording. Hello, welcome. This is Stormblood side quests. You can join in at any part, pretty much, because they're all episodic in nature, because they're side quests. Just a little something I can do in the morning. Do a little reading. Turn my brain off. I keep getting disconnected though. We'll see how long this lasts. Could you lend me a hand? I rushed here after hearing that Ragos Reach had been attacked by the Empire, bringing all the goods I could carry with me. One of the weapons I brought was a blowgun. I think it's a fairly useful tool, but none of the resident fighters seem to agree. Could you help me show them how handy it can be? I know it will serve them well in their fight. They simply do not realize it yet. Please meet me by the targets I have set up. Okay, so far so good. Do you seriously think we can fight the Empire with the children's toy? I have prepared 4 targets for you. Hit them all to show how splendid a weapon the blowgun is. Make sure to first choose your target before blowing with all your might. Yes, I can already imagine how blowguns could help us when ambushing Imperial soldiers. I have so much food, it's taking up so much space I need. Absolute perfection. The resistance fighters transfixed by your display. If one is able to get close enough to an enemy, they could use the blowgun to shoot a poison dart right into their neck. It really can be quite handy in the right situation. I got the idea from an Alamigan I met back in the Black Shroud. He said he'd seen some locals hunting with it and wondered if the resistance couldn't find a use for it. It just goes to show you don't need to pick up a sword to fight against the Empire. We all have our own parts to play. only one. Okay. There is something I would ask of you, lass. I joined the resistance against my mother's wishes. She awaits me back in my hometown. I'm lucky to still be here after that last battle, and I don't want to take her love for granted anymore. Please deliver this bandana to Mother in Alagana on my behalf, and tell her that I said thank you. I want to know I understand why she objected to me joining the fight against the Empire. Okay, so judging by the levels, I should go to where this place probably is and do quests there. So have we met? Why, this is my boy's. Has something happened to him? Thank heavens he is still alive. Safe. I tried to dissuade him from joining the resistance, but he wouldn't listen. We had a big fight and he wound up sneaking out in the dead of night. It's a weight off my mind to learn he does not resent me. However, the fact that he has returned this bandana must mean he intends to continue fighting. If his resolve is truly that strong, then there is little chance of me convincing him to come home. I will continue to pray for his safe return. And that's like when you come back here. Okay. Yeah, so I'll do quests here. Herbert. Well, you don't look like a Garlean. Assuming I'm correct, could you help me deal with a little pest problem? Ever since the Empire outlawed the practice of all religions, I've been unable to pray in hidden tier. Instead, I decided to create a spot to the southwest where I could mourn the dead in secret. The problem is, whenever I leave offerings of food for the deceased, those blasted robber rats gobble them up for themselves. That is why I have created this. One whiff of it, and those pests will be on their way. They'll make sure to be on your guard. Some of the more aggressive rats may attack you instead. All the way over. Oh, why not? Oh, you know what? It's not as big as that. It's a nice song. The rats are all gone? Excellent news. Now I can speak with my son again. I lost my boy to a quarrying accident some time ago. He pushed me out of the way when a bunch of rocks suddenly fell down on us. He was so buried, so deep, we never even found his body. I couldn't stand the idea of him being forgotten, so I went ahead and built a grave for him. It's near the area where the accident happened. Not a day goes by when I don't wish we had saved himself. He had saved himself. He still had his whole life ahead of him. Thank you for all your help. It brings me some solace to know I can still talk with my son from time to time. Would you mind giving me a hand? I've not long left. It's the least you could do. Jesus. I've been living in this house ever since I got married. I'm gonna use that when I get old. Hey, can you help me out? I don't have much time left. I've been living in this house ever since I got married. It was never in what I would call good nick, but it's mine. However, recently a huge crack appeared in the wall. It repaired its... I'd repair it myself, but I don't have the necessary materials. Do an old woman a favor and slay 3 earth sprites. You'll find some by the ziggurat. Bring back their cores and we'll see if this house can't be fixed. What? At the inside? It must be. Where's that entrance? There it is. You'd best not have come back without those cores. Lovely. I'll get to work breaking these up right away. Then I just need mix them into a paste that I can apply to the crack. That should stop it from reappearing for a few years yet. With any luck, I won't even be around to see it crack again. Apparently, they found ground we stand on used to be part of the quarry. Then one day someone decided to start using it as a rest area. Eventually a house was built here. One thing led to another, and before anyone knew it, a whole settlement had popped up. Anyway, that's enough stories for one day. Thank you, lass. When the quarry stopped providing us for what we decided to build our homes and sit instead. I've seen a crack or two appear in my walls lately, but I'd still put money in on this house outliving me. Would you be up for doing some heavy lifting on my behalf? One of the wheels came clean off my cart the other day. You'll find 4 sacks up in the storage area. Give them to my sister, Brent Fromm. She works at Bryron's Breed. Ask her about getting compensated for your work. Exciting. Most exciting. Got business with me, have you? Ah, thank you. I had been wondering when Sister would get these to me. I know you must be tired, but would you mind scattering these limestones around the field here? I'll pay you extra for the work, of course. Open the sacks you brought here and scatter the limestones evenly all over the fields. Fine work. Here is your reward, as promised. Kirabana has not blessed with the most fertile of fields. Nothing would grow if we didn't spread fertilizer around from time to time like this. Likewise, our village wouldn't exist if it were not for the quarry, but we cannot expect it to provide for us any longer. I'll come back to these. Good morning, lass. You look like you can hold your own in a fight. Would you mind lending me a hand? Once upon a time, Alagana was known for its quarry and the stone it produced. However, a string of problems combined to put an end to that. One such problem facing us right now concerns the local water supply. Quarrying requires huge amounts of water, which becomes awfully dirty in the process. Should this water find its way into the reservoir next to the village, we lose our only source of clean drinking water. Although if we add an anila core or two, make that 3, we could easily purify the water. I'd like you to slay 3 dust anilas and bring back their cores. You should find some to the south. Just out of curiosity, I'm gonna see if this one has a picture. He does. Alright, I'll save him for last. Did you manage to get 3 cores? Brilliant. These will help us to remove any mineral dust from the water we use when quarrying. In the days before the Empire invaded, the entire village used to go out on anila hunts together to collect their cores. We just don't have the bodies for it now that half of Alagana has been absorbed into the Imperial Army. That's not to say we'd have any business even if there were more people around. Garlemald only uses metal for its buildings. Never mind that anyway. Thanks for your help, lass. It's much appreciated. You there, please help my friend. He's been set upon by a bear. You'll find him to the west of here. What if they intended for that to rhyme? So lucky I'm dodging all of these. I don't know how. Okay. I can feel the challenge coming for, like, incoming quests. I actually enjoy that. That's cool. I'll learn how to heal and tank myself while being a sage for single player content at least. That was a little too close for my liking. Thanks for saving me. You were asked to help be my friend. Where do you head back and tell him I'm safe? You were asked to help by my friend. I need to catch my breath first before I try to go anywhere. Hold on 1 second. You were asked to help by my friend. Alright, so I'm actually gonna call this stream here. I have to give her a ride real quick. But I will be back later tonight probably after I mow the lawn. So like late tonight. Or midday, you never know. Let me just finish this quest. He is safe now, for I cannot be more relieved. We often have no choice but to venture outside the village in search of wild plants. If only the bleeding earth we stand upon was more hospitable, we'd never have to put ourselves in such danger. Regardless, all that matters is my friend is safe. Thank you. Alright. Have a good day. I'll see you later tonight. Peace.